The IntegraD production system verifies and reports oil and gas production for both operated and non-operated properties. IntegraD interfaces with the IHS Field Direct solution, gathering production and volume data from the field. This data is directly imported into the production application, providing regulatory reporting. Let's take a closer look at IntegraD's production system. In the production application, under Master Files, you'll be able to set up your tanks, your LAC meters, your gas meters, and your downtime codes. In the Tank Meter Master, you'll be able to define your tanks either by property or by allocation group. On the tank view, you'll be able to enter the tank number, an alternate tank number, the strapping increment, and the system from the straps entered will be able to calculate your tank capacity. Your downtime codes will be able to track downtime and the reason that a well is down. These will also be used when entering downtime for allocation decimal purposes. In production entry, you'll be able to enter your source information, such as run tickets, oil statements, gas statements, other dispositions, and inventories. When entering run tickets, you'll enter the date, the ticket number, and the tank number, and the system will be able to pull in your cross-reference files for the transporter, the purchaser, and the property. You'll then enter your lower and upper gauges, your gravity, observed temperature, and BS&W, so that the system can actually calculate the net volume for this ticket. In the oil statement file, you'll be able to enter the purchaser, as well as the property and transporter, the volume sold, the value associated with that, and the system will calculate the price received. For gas sales, you may choose to enter daily gas readings and also enter then in the statement file your gas sales based on the purchaser statement. In other dispositions, you'll be entering your dispositions for gas, such as least used, vented, or flared, as well as your oil dispositions, such as BS&W or skim oil, and also your water dispositions, either produced or transported. In tank inventories, you'll enter a gauge at least once a month on the first day of the month. This gauge can be entered with feet and inches, and the system will calculate the volume, or you may enter the volume of the inventory in barrels. In order for the system to calculate your allocation decimals, you must enter well test and downtime. Your well test can be entered once a month, and we can use that same well test for multiple months. You'll enter the oil, water, and gas produced in a 24-hour period. In the downtime file, you'll enter when a well is down and for how long for that particular production month. You'll use your downtime codes previously set up. Instead of entering your production information by source data, you might choose to set up a route where you would be able to define the properties within that route and then do your data entry by well. The IntegraD production system also, under data import, has the ability to import from the Excel spreadsheets provided with IntegraD for tank inventory, downtime, well tests, run tickets, daily gas, and other dispositions. So this information can be keyed into the Excel spreadsheet and then imported into the system. IntegraD also has an interface with IHS Field Direct, so that we are able to export data from Field Direct and import it into IntegraD. Once you've either entered or imported your source data, you're ready to do the monthly summarization step. This is a computer step that will summarize all your data into a monthly production dated record by property or allocation group. In allocation decimals maintenance, you will set up default decimals to represent from the allocation group to the properties it needs to allocate. And on a monthly basis then, you will create decimals from downtime and well tests, and the system will calculate your decimals for each property within that allocation group. After creating your allocation decimals, you will go through the allocation process where you extract the information that has been entered to that allocation group level, and the system will use the allocation decimals previously created and allocate the production. Once you final process your allocations, you're ready to do your state regulatory reporting. The system supports many printed forms as well as many electronic filed reports, such as the MMS Ogre, the Texas PR report, the New Mexico C-115, and also reports for both Colorado, Louisiana, North Dakota, Utah, and Wyoming. Here's an example of the Texas PR report created by the IntegraD system. IntegraD also has the ability to do partner production reporting. In the Partner Property Cross-Reference, you can define your partners and the wells that they have an interest in, and on a monthly basis run the partner production reports. Here's a sample of the partner production report. That way, your partners only get production information on only the wells that they participate in. These partner reports can be printed and mailed or also emailed through our document archive. IntegraD also has the ability to track non-op production and report from this non-op production. Under Periodic Reports, you'll find such reports such as the Production Detail Report as shown on the screen. This report has 6 different formats. All of the IntegraD production reports can be exported to the alternate formats such as Excel, PDF, or comma delimited. In Periodic Reports, you'll also find the Production versus Revenue 12-month comparative report. This report helps double check that the volumes actually produced and sold. You can double check in revenue to see whether or not you've been paid for those volumes. With IntegraD's export functionality, you have the ability to also export production data into a format such as comma delimited or fixed length in order to import that data into other software. IntegraD's production system is comprehensive and fully integrated into one effective and easy-to-use software solution. For more information, contact Avatar Systems today.